Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hunter the Requiem. Last time that we left off, there was more investigation into our mysterious, ghostly friend. And we got another mysteriouser, ghostlier, less friendly, actually, friend.
Less friendly than the one that lights people on fire.
I mean, I guess they're more friendly, but, they are also a ghost warlord.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems pretty gay.
Ghost Warlord.
They did
Definitely a
admittedly
thing.
seem fruity. But other than that, we also have obtained important weapons against the darkness, like a super soaker full of holy water.
Most important thing.
that is definitely the most important thing.
You also made, this is probably actually genuinely one of the most important things to note, you made a deal with said Ghost Lord that he basically said, hey, if you destroy the ghost permanently, I will help you guys out a lot. If you don't, I will fucking destroy you.
If I remember correctly, I'm gonna get recipes to new alchemy things.
Yep. You'll get new alchemic recipes. You, I believe, JD, you were offered to better understand what your muse is.
Something along those lines, yes.
And then...
Though we also figured out that through, I believe, Igor or Katie, deduced that he was not saying he was as much of a big position as he was in. He could maybe do those things, but not have that much. Yeah. And also, we deciphered shit to find a very, very secret.
Yeah, the secret organization Protocol Black,
which is something that we are apparently not supposed to be looking up, but we're definitely going to, because why the fuck would we not?
More of like, it's where the information is, which is Crowley's estate, which we already found, yes. And then where the fuck else could we look? We don't know.
So far...
Estate, as if it's not literally a basement of an apartment building.
Yes. So far, the information you do have for where you could possibly look, important locations related to this, is an all-girls Catholic school, a diner, a bus lot. That's kind of it. Those are the 3 locations you've gathered are important.
I think last session my notes say next stop, St. Martin's.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
the St. Martin's School for Girls.
Yeah. To figure out who that other person was and any kind of relation. And hell, if they have like a record of whoever this other person is that died that became the ghost. Fuck. Because the ghost is a female, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
The ghost you know is Carla O'Henry. So you're gonna go to this all-girls Catholic school.
Yep.
I believe when we left off, it was somewhat late at night.
Yeah, no, we went to sleep and woke up.
Alright, so it's the morning now.
Well, it's like, because we spent a bit of time on the
up till like 2 or 3 to get 3 to 4 o'clock getting the holy water.
It's like 6 o'clock right now. Yeah, I think it's like.
Then we went to sleep, woke up, then went to the museum to get all that. So like maybe early in the PMs, maybe.
Okay. About 1 p.m.
Alright.
Give me a second.
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Eins.
Nobody said you were allowed to be tired.
Too bad. Video games suck.
I mean, can't believe how far technology has come.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up, samurai. We've got a city to come.
Okay.
Go back to sleep, samurai. We have a municipality to hold.
Freeze?
No.
Come back here, Caesar. You need a stabbing.
All right. So you guys arrive out front of the school. Did any of you have a plan on how to get in from here?
I look at everyone. I'm like,
I thought it was closed.
so I'm the one who's going to be going in, right?
What?
I thought it was like closed down. I thought it because of I thought it was abandoned.
No.
I mean,
Was
to
it
be fair,
not?
we never.
Did I ever say that?
No, you didn't say.
That's what I always thought.
I don't think Kai ever specified, and we never asked. I think we all just assumed different things.
Oh God.
It's not closed, for the record.
You
There
small
are
child,
currently
go.
schoolgirls in there, and I'm like, this is a Catholic school place, right, Kai?
Yes.
I'm just like, I may not be Catholic, but I'm the only girl here. So, you guys are all pretending to be all my dads? Wait, that's not right.
No.
You're my
No.
dad.
Niet.
You're my uncle.
Or you could just go in there by
I'm
yourself.
like near enough your age.
And you're my brother.
Who is
Which one did
Uncle?
you? I need to know for my soul. Which one did you point out to be dad, and which one's uncle?
Igor is Uncle Max's dad.
Oh God.
Ah, yes, the one like 2 years off. Ah, yeah. Brilliant.
Well, no, I'm like 10 years off of her because I'm like 29. I think is what I made my character. Or did I make him 20?
Oh, that's not much better.
Okay, fine. She pointed at Igor as dad.
Oh no. Oh no. Not again.
Hi, Dad.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Remember, he was like my children. It was referring
Oh, yeah.
to all of them. I hate that that's gonna be a thing.
So Igor's dad, she pointed at Igor for dad, pointed at Max for uncle, and then she looked at Montgomery and she's like, then you're my brother.
Fine.
Alright.
I will need so much to drink after this.
I'm going undercover. Look. Or you could get a job there. I don't know if they have like a janitor position.
I will
You
not.
have the
I
time
am not
to do
mopping
that?
someone else's floor.
But there's time to do this.
I get everything, but like specifically to get a job specifically to like
I am a journalist. I could just go in and ask to have interview. You can pretend to be university student shadowing me.
That sounds a little better.
I can still pass as young enough to go to the school.
Is this like when this is a Catholic school for like
Yeah.
young girls? Are we talking like
High school.
High school.
high school? Okay. So that's doable.
With like, I would say it's kind of it's middle through high school range, like 12 to 18, basically.
Let's hope they're just not put off by my heterochromia. Let's go.
for a second there I thought you were gonna say heterosexual.
This is a girls' Catholic school. Don't you know that we're turning everyone lesbians here?
Oh my god.
I mean in
But then, like,
practice.
If like, wait, how is this like? Because obviously she's not a student here, and she's not even in uniform, right? There are uniforms, I would assume,
yeah.
right?
See, so the point is that we're going to someone's going to sign her up to go to the school.
Oh no.
And she's like, please,
So do you
Dad,
guys-
come on, let's go. I want to go to school. Come on.
You guys
I-
finally approach the building?
We could
Oh,
just
Lord.
ask if we could see the records.
Yeah, we don't need to go through all this trouble.
Fine.
Yeah, I
We're
can
not here
ask
to
this
have fun.
journalist.
Are you saying this is what you want to go to all girls private school?
Look, man, they're all horny teenage girls.
Oh come
Not
on.
all of them are horny.
I'm like 18. Actually, what?
You,
Why'd you say
it was on the
question
19 or
mark?
18.
19. Never mind. She's like, Oh, come on!
Listen,
I've
the
never been to an
seniors
all-girls
specifically.
Probably ain't that much different.
Oh, it just gives you a look like you got too used to being a teenager.
I went to an all boys school and nothing much really happened.
You weren't homeschooled in a bomb shelter?
You don't know what girls get up to, do you?
You don't know what guys get up to either. So.
Well, you literally just said they get up to nothing, so...
Montgomery just puts both his hands up and is like, listen, I'm just saying maybe... try to keep away from, like... the fucking... It wasn't pedophilia. There's a different
Adelophilia.
Either way...
Shut up, DM. This is him questioning it in real life. In, like, his equivalent of real life.
Sorry.
My girl's like, there was no weird actual sexual things going to happen. It's just, look.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And now
my internet was freaking the hell out.
Oh.
Well, nothing happened. We were just discussing.
My girl was just like, come on. I just, it's kind of like going to a sleepover party.
Do you not know what sleep? I do not know what that is.
sleepovers were you having?
The normal kind?
More than I was, probably, actually.
So, do we want to just pretend? I mean, I could actually go in and ask questions because that's literally my job.
That's probably infinitely better.
Fine.
Also, we can do multiple things at once. Like, you can try to infiltrate. He can go ask for the records. I can sit safely in the car.
Yeah, I don't particularly...
Safely is...
I
sit safely in car while bus demon drive around.
Okay, so actually, I do think my skills for looking for stuff and, like, researching would probably come in handy for this, but, like, if it was an all-guys school?
I mean, like I said, we could pretend that you are two university students, like, actually shadowing me for, purposes of internship.
Okay. Fine, we can do that.
Ah? Mix? Montgomery?
I mean, I still stick to the idea that she could separately try to infiltrate in case we fail.
Oh, perfectly a valuable idea. I don't think we have the documentation for that currently.
You know how easy it is to forge school records?
You know
in 5 minutes?
It is to find one of those uniforms.
Uniforms, sure, but documentation, not really. I don't know. I mean, we could try. I'm just saying we're not prepared for it. I don't think we thought this out very well.
We haven't had the ability to, like, stop and think through a lot of this, actually.
Okay, I will go and try my angle. If they say no, we can try something else.
Montgomery just thinks about it, like trying to...
It's not a crime.
I think it technically is crime to try and be someone else.
That's not... Then the police are doing lots of crime.
No?
Wait, that's a bad example.
That's
That
a
was a
horrible
terrible example.
I am doing lots of crime in that regard, I believe. Technically, not really.
I don't think I'm gonna be any help in this situation. I can't lie for shit.
You guys have been talking in, like, what,
We're in the
Where
car.
are you guys
We're in the
parked?
car.
No, where are you parked, though?
I don't know, probably far back, I would assume.
Like at the McDonald's nearby.
Probably.
Okay, so as you guys are talking, there's a knock on the window as a McDonald's employee is staring in.
What?
You guys are...
Are
guys
you
have been-
implying McDonald's actually gives a shit about who's in the parking lot? Because I have legit just parked in the parking lot there, and they have not ever come out unless you're in one of the spots for that.
I have also been to McDonald's where they do come out and harass you about it. There's different McDonald's run by different people.
That's
weird.
Gummy.
Which makes me think that specific McDonald's was up to some no good things. Anyways.
Okay, fine. Listen, fine. If you guys don't believe in it, we'll just continue on with your conversation that was going nowhere.
I say, look, people.
It's not going nowhere.
We can try. I say we first let's try a reasonable and quick assumption that they'll let someone just come in and look at the records, especially if it's pertaining to newspaper or something like journalists, because I don't know, maybe these places like that kind of thing. It's also educational based because you're shadowing me.
Okay, but I'll hang back just in case.
And yeah, and then if that does not work, then we throw child face first.
Yeah?
Just very, very late adoption.
You have the strength for that? You know what? Never mind, I have the strength for that.
I ain't got no skills pertaining to this, but while you guys do that, I'm gonna go check out maybe the bus just to see if I see anything. The bus graveyard, whatever the hell you call it, Kai.
It's technically, I think, just called a bus lot, but bus graveyard is much more fun to say.
I'm gonna go check out the bus graveyard.
Do we want to split up?
One of us can come with me or not. I don't really care.
I mean, I do have to hang back from these two to start with, so.
All right.
So 2 and 2.
You getting further away from the local area would actually probably help if we want to circle back around, and like under the assumption we failed.
Yeah. So I'll go with you, Max.
All right. Igor, you have my phone number.
I do, and unlike completely cutting character. Unlike Oliver, I can actually use a phone in this world.
Yeah. Unlike Oliver, I can use phone. Who's Oliver? Friends from Maine.
My character can use a phone.
From Maine.
Yeah, I have 2.technology. I can use a phone.
No. Why would you need 2.technology to use a phone?
You can use a phone. I'm gonna be honest. You can use a phone with 0.technology.
It's just Oliver is dumb.
Igor, give Montgomery my phone number while you're walking over there. So just in case you can't, he can. Or Katie's. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. And yeah, I think we set off then in that case.
All right, Shu. I'm gonna give me some food before we go.
I'm going. Okay, you guys order McDonald's. I'm gonna start with the group going to the Catholic school.
Works for me. I'm gonna mute myself now.
I should probably mute myself too.
I think we would probably approach up like, I'm assuming there's like a central like front office. I would assume.
First, Montgomery's gonna look to Igor and say, "We should probably get our stories straight with each other before we start doing stuff."
Okay. I am a freelance journalist doing
What
work.
are we specifically looking for?
I am doing. Well, we can say that I am doing. Well, this is not untrue. I'm doing a story on all of the different fires that are happening around town, and I'm tracing the lineage back to the 1980s when the fire happened here. And I would just like to look at the records to see or talk to anyone who may have information regarding that, so that
Basically,
I can make a better newspaper.
We're trying to ascertain whether it might be a copycat killer or.
Not necessarily. I don't think we necessarily have to talk about it being a killer. Just that we would like the information from that particular date, so that we could maybe see if there's some kind of relevance. Not like I said, not necessarily as killer, but just in terms of helping out the local paper as I said, as a freelancer. And then you are just a student from what university are you from?
Fuck.
I believe it's Harvard for Boston, but let me double check.
Harvard?
Harvard or Yale? It's one of the 2 Ivy Leagues I can think of off the top of my head.
Because you actually have since I'm a freelance, I don't necessarily have journalist
actually
credentials.
Pulls his phone out, looks through something, and is like, "Actually, yeah, I do have a journalism course, so."
There you go, internship.
Extra credit points.
And then that's what we do.
I can
So
write
you
about
are
this
a
eventually.
Harvard student. shadowing me for a few days while I do freelance journalism work for the local newspaper. What is the local newspaper called?
I mean, it's
There's,
Boston.
like,
There's a
5 of
lot.
them.
I guess we could say you're working for the Boston Post.
Your character just looks to the left of the McDonald's that has like one of those newspaper pull things, and you just say, there.
Doing freelance work for the Boston Post. Done. Does that work for you?
All right.
And then, yeah, is there, so with our story straight, is there a central front office that we can come and like knock on the door or like open up, kind of like, you know how like schools have a lobby?
Yeah, there's kind of a fenced area that leads into a small courtyard up into the main office. Where you see a bored-looking secretary typing on a keyboard who looks up at you and says, name and purpose?
My name is Igor Salvici. I am a freelance journalist from the Boston Post. I'm here with a Harvard student who is shadowing me. We would like to look at some records regarding the fires that happened in 1986. We are doing a small joint kind of like exercise with the Harvard University journalism students to to show kind of like how a newspaper article can be like published and recorded and tracked down in terms of investigative journalism.
She
and
holds up her
so
hand. I get it.
Okay.
Okay, you have an appointment?
I do not, unfortunately. This was kind of a spur of the moment decision.
Oh, I'll have to talk with my boss then.
No problem.
I would assume the dean.
Yeah, she gets up and walks away for a second before, a couple moments later, a surprisingly young-looking man to be the dean of a school like this comes out. Very obviously religious, even wearing priestly robes.
Hello.
Hello there. He gives a small bow to you. I am Father...
No, I was just gonna say, I kind of bow back. I don't know what Montgomery would do.
I am Father Gregory Bran. He extends out a hand to you.
I will shake his hand.
I shake his hand after.
So, I heard that you two are looking to do some research about things in this area.
Yes, Father. We are attempting to do, as I was. Everything good?
I had to sit up, and I use a laptop, so the audio probably got fucked.
Oh, you're good. Okay. Yes, Father. We were. I am a freelance journalist. I'm contracted out to the Boston Post to do a story in conjunction with Harvard University journalism students. And I'm trying. This is Montgomery. He is a student shadowing me, and I'm trying to show him how investigative journalism works.
Hello.
And I'm doing a paper, or sorry, not a paper, an article on the fires that have happened around town in the recent years. And since there was an unfortunate incident here back in the 80s, I would love to be able to show him like proper background research, if that's at all possible.
I understand perfectly well, but I do have a small question of my own before we proceed with anything. Is there a reason I was not contacted beforehand?
I said, Go ahead, Montgomery. Learning.
Part of
He's
the
learning
project
education.
was trying to find something that was more recent and track it down to something that happened a while ago, potentially, or find leads through that. And we ended up finding this school because of the connections with or potential connections, really, with some of the arson incidences going on.
Understand.
And as for the Post, I'm freelance. I'm contracted out. This again, very spurred of the moment. I've only been in town for about 2 days.
I'm gonna ask for two different manipulation larceny roll. Not larceny. Manipulation subterfuge? Yeah. Manipulation subterfuge is from both of you. Difficulty 4. And you can add ingenue to this, Reese.
Hey, let's go.
This is definitely trying to appear innocent.
Okay. Can I argue charisma
As innocent as
instead?
you can be as a journalist.
What is your argument that you're more using charisma than manipulation?
Because so my argument is from in Igor's eyes, right? He's not writing it for the post, but he is doing it for his blog. So it's more so a lie than it is straight up manipulation.
Manipulation is for lying. That is its explicit purpose.
What the Okay,
Yeah.
well that sucks.
That's why it's manipulation persuasion to interview someone.
Manipulation is for lying. That is its intended purpose.
For lying TV.
Okay. Alright, fine. It's fine.
Oof.
Yeah, what'd you get?
It's 4 flat successes.
Oh, okay. What'd you get,
I'm
Montgomery?
I'm using a willpower on that. For flat successes. He got a crit that didn't pop into anything,
Ooh.
and one normal. So like,
Did the reroll work?
Yeah, it got 2 more.
Okay. 4 and 4.
Non-crit, 4 successes.
He just nods his head. Well, right. Makes enough sense. Small lesson in journalism for the two of you, then. Usually it helps to call ahead of time, he says with a small chuckle.
Yeah, sorry.
If you cannot notice, I'm not exactly
Fluent with English, I assume?
Yeah, I have ups and downs and trying to contact people at some of the journalism professors at Harvard are not exactly proficient in Russian.
I understand, don't worry. But yes, it was a tragic event. But I can let you in on a few things. I was not the dean at the time, as you can probably tell, he says, motioning to himself. But I do know the history of this place, and I can answer a few questions for you. I'm assuming you're talking about the unfortunate death of Miss Salazar?
Yes. That's you are.
My boy checked his notes and is like, first of all, Kai, that was...
I'm gonna be honest, pretty sure I'm retconning it right now, but we'll go with yes. Wait, let me double check. I actually have a notes page. Let me double check I didn't write anything down that contradicts that.
I'll go back and check my notes as well.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you gave her a name. You just said, there was a female's dead body in this fucking all-girls school.
Nope, okay,
it.
I'm sorry. Are you talking about the unfortunate death of Miss Hall?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, well, I can tell you a few details and maybe let you in on somebody who knows a little better, but...
Montgomery, would you like to take the lead?
Oh.
Try your hand at what you've learned.
I can try. I presume a more... or less, public area?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind following me to my office.
Yeah.
I can't believe that worked.
Listen. I'm gonna be honest, if you guys rolled low, what would have happened is we'd have called Boston Post.
I mean, I figured.
To double check.
No, the fuck you aren't. Leave. I was also, you know what, I'm gonna be honest, what I was really hoping was that Ryan would have failed the check, but Reese would have passed it. Like, you're trying to trick this innocent student into following along with your false journalism. Come on, I'll tell you about it, but ignore him.
Well, here's the thing: if you had picked literally anything else, I would have failed. But you picked subterfuge, and I have 3 dots in that.
I knew you did.
Subterfuge as well.
Okay, so yeah, you two are just gonna
Well,
get
I have
past
1 dot manipulation.
Same, literally same.
You're gonna
Yay!
I have a
The
feeling.
best thing is, I have 2 dots manipulation and 0 dots.
While we're driving, Max is like, man, I have a feeling we really would have fucked up if we stayed there.
So the two of you, I'm actually gonna ask, do we want to continue with this scene or cut over to Reese and Beth? Cut over to Beth and JD.
I'm fine with y'all keeping going.
I'm cool with
I'm
whatever.
good.
Okay, then he leads you back into his own office, where the tech has not been updated for a while. It's not stuck in the 80s, but it is stuck in the 2000s.
Oof.
Oh my god, does he have one of the fucking blocky Mac computers?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He also like has a bunch of paper files everywhere in just large boxes.
Just curious, are you old school? I appreciate if you are.
Our school is not exactly the most well-funded.
I understand that pain.
Germain Street has a pretty good used electronics store. You might be able to get some of the more updated.
It's not
stuff
worth it in our budget to update that.
That's fair.
There's other more important things to focus on.
Type of
Now
deal.
then,
Yeah.
if you give me just a moment, he says as he starts sorting through a lot of the boxes before finally finding one. Ah, here we go. He pulls out a few papers and looks at them. Now, what exactly was it that you wanted to know?
A lot of the initial search we were able to do, we didn't really find a lot of specifics. We haven't contacted, like, anyone connected to the authorities that might have known because, well,
it's several years
not
removed
wanting to get into that sort of
I understand.
song and dance before we got all the civilian contacts we could.
I understand. Is there any specific questions you had, or?
Mostly at the moment, we just sort of need as accurate of a recounting as we can get.
Well, it's mired in mystery as far as we can tell, but if you want the most basics of my understanding, Julia had a daughter that went to this school. She was estranged from her daughter for various reasons. Fell in with the wrong crowd, wasn't exactly a responsible mother in her daughter's life. And
seems to check out, yeah.
She, as far as I know, trespassed in the school. She was not allowed in and was attempting to reunite with her daughter. As for what actually happened with the fire, that's a complete mystery. All we know is one moment she wasn't on fire and the next she was.
It's not good, he says.
Wait, are you saying that eyewitness reports say she's spontaneously
There weren't really any eyewitness reports. Like I said, she snuck into the school and was holding out in the girls' locker room planning on surprising her daughter, which very obviously a crime, but... And on top of that, as you can imagine, we don't exactly have security cameras set up in a changing area. That's...
Also,
yeah,
no, it's actually perfectly legal.
Is it?
Yes, actually. This is a real-world thing to know. It's illegal to set up cameras and two-way mirrors in schools specifically. This is a real fact.
Wow, okay, that's insane. Igor's gonna be like, well,
I
should have brushed up on that one. Cannot believe I did not know that one. That's deeply unsettling.
Studying a bit more law.
I should have taken more law classes.
Regardless, though, it wasn't something we were interested in having set up, so there's no security footage of the event, but it's more so that there wasn't anything that could have logically started a fire. It's just been chalked up to spontaneous combustion, but it's truly unknown what could have caused the fire. However, it was... Sorry? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, continue, please.
Oh, it was noted that particularly her... Are you too religious? He says, looking at both of you.
As religious as one can be.
To the liberal side, but yeah, I've done my fair bit of worship.
Yes, I'm, as you can probably imagine, quite religious, and I'm going to be honest with you here. Probably conjecture you can't put in the paper, but I think she was punished by the devil.
What makes you think that?
According to the rumors, I suppose you could say, it was particularly her tattoos that burned. Those barring symbols of hatred.
Similar to some of the more recent reports, actually.
I'm wondering if this angel or devil, I can't really tell which they are, is at work again for some reason. Like something's disturbed them.
Is there anyone faculty-wise that is still alive from then, or at least still in service?
There is, but she might have reservations about talking about this.
Of course.
Boy gives a curt nod at that.
But this is for education, and strictly education. This is not supposed to be a very, very, I won't say unserious, but this is student-led, obviously.
I will call her, but I have no promises that she'll talk.
All I can do is ask.
He leans forwards and presses on a small, announcement, a microphone stand. Miss Tamry Hall, please come to the front. Sister Tamry Hall, please to the front.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna cut over to JD and Beth now.
Hi.
So you've been driving for a while, snacking on your McDonald's.
Nom nom.
You're making exactly that noise as you snack on your McDonald's.
Nom nom.
Do you have to do that every time with every meal you have?
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom.
All right then. How close are we to the bus?
You have just pulled out the front of this, it's this large area that definitely used to basically hold a bunch of greyhounds, but ever since the greyhound line shut down, it seems like this is used as a place to let them rust, and B, a bit of a chop shop.
So it is a bus graveyard.
Practically, yeah. Is there anything barring us from going in, or?
A small gate that is currently down.
Run through it. Run through it. Run through it. Run through it. Run through
I mean, we could just walk under it. What is with you today?
I don't know.
That time of the month or something?
The fuck, man?
You weren't this gung-ho about destroying property yesterday.
I have gotten McDonald's in my system. Of course I want to destroy property.
Fair.
Note to self, give her different
foods to see what her
fast
reaction
food chains
is.
to see what her
She's drank so many of her she's drank so many of her own potions. Her stomach is a potion
Brewing. It's a brewing station.
Yeah, so every different food brings out something else in her.
All right, so you enter. I'm assuming by going underneath the.
Yeah, because I'm guessing there's nobody guarding the fucking thing that's that should go up and down, right? I guess.
Yeah, you're able to just enter.
Do we, I guess, see anything suspicious that would immediately catch our eye?
You notice somebody working on a bus.
Well, I guess let's go ask him. You want to talk or you want me? I don't really care.
I'll follow you first.
All right.
And then I'll pipe up.
All right, sounds good to me.
I'm not very good with social interactions, okay?
Fair enough. We walk up towards whoever this gendered person is.
Guy, who is facing away from you for a moment before turning back around, revealing that it is a character familiar technically to us, but you guys have not met.
Yep, I know exactly who you're gonna pull up.
Yeah, it's the tattoo.
Player-wise.
Yeah, give me a second.
The guy with a semi-removed tattoos.
The guy removing his tattoos. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This guy. He just goes, "You know you broke into my property, right?"
Well, we were just here to ask some questions. That's really it. And there wasn't really anybody I would expect a security guard up there, but there probably was a son, but my mind usually glazes over those. Sorry.
It's okay. What's up? He says, like, not bothering to stop working while talking to you.
Has there been anything weird happening in this a lot lately, I guess?
He looks at you,
Disappearing buses.
raising a non-existent eyebrow.
Random fires breaking out.
Any of those of the above that she stated?
He seems to look for a second.
And then you turn and it's not there.
Alright. I'm gonna assume you're not trying to mess with me. Yes.
Okay.
There's been some weird stuff going on. He points to one of the buses. Despite the fact that it's non-operational, missing a gas tank, and despite the fact it's missing a gas tank and engine and has been non-operational for years, tire treads keep appearing behind that one.
Ooh.
Okay. Mind if we take a look, sir?
Sure. Just be careful.
Alright. How far away is this other bus from him, by the way?
It's about 4 buses away, so not too long, but there's, like, space between them, so I'd say it's, like... Okay, it's about the... Well, it's 4 buses away, it's about the length of 8 buses, because there's a bus in between, and each bus is probably, like... I don't know, 2-3 feet across.
And there's space in between those, so if they want to drive out, they can leave.
Actually.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a couple yards out.
Once we get sufficient enough away so where we can talk at a normal volume, I say, you saw the missing tattoo marks, right?
Yeah. I wonder if they caught fire or if he just had them removed because he was scared.
Maybe. Or, if since this is a Greyhound bus graveyard, quotes, he does that with air quotes, maybe his presence was disturbing her. Maybe that's because it was a while, it was like, what, 20, 40 years ago since the murders happened? It's only just happened recently? That the murders popped back up, right? I don't ask that in character, I ask that to DM.
Oh, there's been a couple cases randomly, but nothing in this high of numbers.
Because usually ghost stories only happen whenever there's someone around for the ghost to, well, be either reactivated or anything else of that sort.
She nods.
But we're still gonna check out this bus regardless. I'm gonna go check to see if the tire tread mark thing they said is true.
I'm gonna go in the bus.
Works for me. Just scream if anything happens. I should be able to hear.
Let's hope neither of us get possessed.
Let's hope so.
All right.
So
starting... Neither of us get possessed.
Well, so far, let me just say to JD, you head towards the back, and can you give me a wits investigation? difficulty 3.
Well, I only have 2. Let's hope I crit.
No.
I'd maybe allow an intelligence investigation.
Yippee. That's 3. Yeah, I literally don't have anything in investigation.
Alright then. That seems kind of important.
Oh, whoops, I put 4 for some reason instead of 3. Ooh, hold on.
Ooh,
One
let's
extra
see.
one, come on. Damn it!
There is dirt.
I mean, I could re-roll the failures. How much will?
Yeah, do you want
Gotta love the dirt.
to try the willpower reroll if you want to?
Yeah, if I get...
So anyways, I lied about it being dirt. There's subtle tracks along the ground that you pretty quickly realize are tire marks. They look relatively fresh, like within the last couple hours, and another noticeable thing about them is kind of when you get a little closer to them, they smell slightly of sulfur.
And this was an hour ago? Oh no.
Relatively fresh. Like, when I say relatively fresh, I mean like a day ago.
Oh, okay. Are the windows open in the Greyhound bus inside?
Yes, but we need to get to something
Yeah,
before we
exactly,
address
okay.
that.
Oh god.
As you step inside the bus, you start to investigate for a bit before you hear somebody talking.
I look in the direction that I think I hear someone talking.
Give me 1 second. And you see a somewhat familiar red-headed girl sitting on a chair talking. Listen, I get it, but like, you can't just burn people randomly, you know?
Oh, hey, it's you.
Oh, yo, what's up?
Who you talking to?
Oh, Ghost.
Cool. Can I also try and... I can't see them, but...
I can I mean, they can hear you. I can try to translate.
Sure.
Carla, this is... She looks at you like... What's your name? Katie.
Hi. I wave in the random direction she was facing.
She's just sort of ominously staring in another direction.
Ah. Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions. Like, what's your reasoning for burning people's skin?
Redemption.
Redemption.
Oh, vengeance. She also has vengeance.
Oh. Vengeance from what?
Okay. Hey, calm down. You can just answer the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I?
Oh, she said screwdriver. Well, okay.
Screwdriver?
Oh, she. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry I forgot to say it. Shitty knockoff screwdriver.
Shitty knockoff screwdriver. Like the band.
Yeah.
But a not real screwdriver, the band. Did they kill you?
Hey. So as you say that, there is a sudden burst, like a small spark in the air that then doesn't go anywhere. Whoop. She doesn't like to talk about that.
Sorry.
Hey, where are you going? Okay, wait. She starts to rush out.
I start to go to follow.
So as JD, you're standing outside looking at the tire tracks, you see a redhead girl suddenly burst out of the bus.
A familiar redhead girl.
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
wait.
yeah. That's right. Yeah. Never mind.
And I'm assuming you're just you're staring down at the ground, being like, these are sure tire tracks. And then just wait, get back!
What?
Wait!
Hey! Wait!
A small conga line starts to form.
Do we not see, I guess, the ghost, or do we need to roll to see if we can see the ghost? Or is that just like a special power thing? That we need to possess?
Technically, to sense the unnatural and stuff is
Okay,
like
fair enough.
powers. The ghost would need to cross over a little bit more.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. So, as you guys are all running, you see the, like, semi-bald tattoo removal guy look up at all of you. Okay, when did she get here?
No!
He says, pointing at the redhead. Listen, I get that you guys just want to look at some weird stuff, but could you all... and as he's about to say something, a small spark lights on him as one of the covers starts to burn.
I'm just like, oh, no.
As he looks down, his eyes going wide as this cover burns off, revealing a fading a fading SS tattoo on his arm.
Mm-hmm. How do we...
Fuck! Huh?
Player forgot. How did we get this out last time? Was it just that we,
last time you had to remove the symbol completely.
Oh, okay.
Might be a bit of an issue this time.
Ooh.
Does anybody have a knife?
I do not have a knife. Oh, wait, hold on. Ghost fire. I have the fucking squirt gun.
Alright.
Fuck
by the way...
Fuck it, we're gonna try this. Cause fuck it. We didn't have the holy water last time.
Give me a dex firearm.
Well, can I just say, hold still, grab his arm, and shoot it that way instead of just trying to aim it at him and do that? Because...
Sure, but that's gonna be a completely different roll.
Yeah, it's gonna be a charisma thing, isn't it? That's gonna be a charisma
that's gonna be a charisma.
What was it? Dex firearms. I'll rather take that, please.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to restrain a man that's on fire and tell him to stand still.
Okay.
If it helps, I'm gonna scream out, I've got a healing potion.
Okay. Okay. It's Dex firearms. You said.
Yes, dex firearms. Difficulty 4.
Well, I made it. Let's just see if that crit fucking pops.
Jesus.
Well, let's hope this idea works. It did pop. So that's 6 successes.
You blast his arm as the fire pans out, and he, for a moment before, there's another spark that goes off. Though this time I'm going to ask you guys both to give me a wits awareness, difficulty 5.
Wits awareness?
5?
Well, that's
gonna be a toughie for you, I'm assuming?
These two coming... Okay, these two, if they survive, coming back like, hey, how are your guys' thing? Oh, we just had some nice conversations. What about you guys?
We were trying to save someone's life.
Well, it's of course I get the max that I can.
Technically, the max you can get is 4.
2, 3,
oh yeah,
4.
fair. My wits awareness is 2. It is literally 2 for wits.
I only got 4.
Max you could get is 5 by having 1 normal, getting a crit, popping the crit into a crit.
Yeah, fair.
I only got a 5. I mean 4.
Damn.
Brain said wrong number. 4.
Can we make my 2 into a 1 so hers can be 5?
You know what? If both of you roll high enough, I will allow it.
I got literally my 2 dice successes. So is that good enough?
Again, I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4? You know what? Fuck it. Between the two of you, you barely see the outline of a shimmering figure grabbing onto his hand. Grabbing onto the
I shoot the shimmering form.
Alright, Dex firearms, but considering considering that you can barely see it, I'm gonna make this another difficulty 5.
Okay.
Here comes the pop and willpower.
Oh no.
Yeah, it is gonna be a pop and willpower again.
You do know you don't have infinite willpower, right?
That's 4. I don't know. I've only used 2 so far today.
So as the water comes by, it drifts away as Ragnarok just looks around in panicking, just suddenly just looks at you and says, "Hand me the gun!"
I guess I give it to her because she can at least see it apparently.
She grabs it and spritzes, she spritzes and finally it goes away as she then blasts his arm as this guy collapses backwards, grabbing onto his own arm, and she hands the water gun back over to you.
How much water does it have now?
It's about half full.
Whew, okay, I thought it was gonna be way more. Yeah, we're gonna go check on the guy.
Yeah, he's freaking out. Just.
Are you okay?
I think that's a little.
Oh,
bit of a
I'm
dumb
perfectly
question.
fine. My arm just lit on fucking fire.
I meant like.
Sorry.
You feel
I'm
like
sorry.
you need to go to a hospital. Fine.
He just sighs as he reaches into his toolbox, pulling out aloe vera, putting it on his hand, scraping it over. It'll settle the burn a bit as he stands up.
He had that ready.
Has this happened to you before? To have that just ready on site?
I was wearing the patches before it started, if you want to ask. I didn't need ghostly intervention to learn that I was being a fucking asshole.
No, I was more meaning.
Yes.
No, I got that.
Oh,
Okay.
good. So you actually know it's a ghost. Good. Okay.
Yes, it's
So we
happened
don't
to
have to
me.
explain that.
I assume ghost, devil. I've heard multiple explanations. It's a ghost! Okay. And that thing can make the fire stop.
That's
Without
holy
fucking
water.
weird.
Like actual
He's-
holy water. I'm not kidding.
He takes in a breath for a second before... I'm going to show you guys something.
Alright.
He pulls back one of the patches on his neck to reveal that it's not actually removing a tattoo, but instead covering off a chunk of cut-off skin.
Ooh.
This was the only other way to make the fire stop.
Or, maybe not be where the ghost seems to tread. Also could be an option, but I don't know your options, so.
It got better since I was here. I've been, I think, attending to her grave. Or something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
okay.
she was haunting that bus.
I think she likes it that I look after it. I don't know.
Well, I guess.
She seems a little calmer here. She just got mad about something and I think just took the anger out on you.
I was probably the instigator. Sorry.
Leave. Get out.
Alright.
Can you not hear me?
Okay.
You instigated her.
It
She's
was
calmer when you're not
an
here.
accident.
An accident that led to me being lit on fire.
Dude, we're trying to save a bunch of people's lives, okay? Not just yours.
Come back to me when you're not trying but succeeding.
Alright, I think it is time to go. We got at least some answers.
Well, I might have to tag along with you guys. I think being able to see ghosts would sort of be an asset to the team right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I flip off the guy as I walk by.
He flips you off back.
What did you say that you think ticked her off?
I just asked a couple questions, and one of which was, was that group the one that killed you? And then she just went nuts.
She's never answered that question. She doesn't like it. She's not a particularly talkative ghost. I'm gonna be honest. I assume yes.
I'm getting that as an answer, apparently. Otherwise, she wouldn't have reacted that way.
Well, we also researched her enough to know that, well, they killed her, so I'm pretty sure she would be mad about that if she still stayed in this, well, realm, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to help her move on, but, her unfinished business seems to mostly be murder.
Well, of a group consisting of the same people, yeah.
Yeah.
Which could get worse. As much as those people aren't the best of people.
So we need to look for the fake... Kai, what was it? The band's
Screwdriver.
Name? The fake screwdriver.
And get them out. That's another good way of doing that. And then after that, it'll probably just take time for him to fix the bus, aka her grave. And then she'll probably go on to the next life, hopefully. And we don't have to deal with that other dickhead ghost.
I still kind of want to get that thing he said he would give us.
Dickhead? She says, tilting her head slightly, you guys.
Somebody from a radicalized, like, a cult wanted her soul to be grilled.
Also, you guys are doing the rolls in the channel, not in game room. Just gonna point that out real quick.
I mean,
JD, specifically.
Oh.
Didn't realize that right now. We did delete those messages real quick. They're cluttering. Second one, I looked through my own notes. Did I not give him a name?
Oh, I accidentally did that one, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, you mean Kyle? Kyle Montgomery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know about
We know
him.
2 Montgomerys.
He's the Malefate of the area.
We learned what his true rank was, right? Was it the it wasn't the Mal whatever, it was a different one.
It was. No, it was. He
okay.
claimed that he was a ghost king when it turns out he's more like a warlord of a small area.
He called him, my notes, he said he called himself the Akron of Boston, or the Akron of Boston.
Yeah, when in truth he's just he's a Malefate.
Essentially a warlord ghost.
I know.
At first he lied to us about being an Akron or whatever the hell that is.
Oh, he always lies about that.
He said he'll give us things, which I honestly don't know if it is true, and I don't even know what the hell he's going to do with the soul of your friend over there if we give her to him. So I don't really know about that.
He likes to destroy souls.
Yeah, I don't think I want to give it to him now.
I'd really rather he didn't. But as this group goes back, we're finally gonna get over
Igor.
back to our main. Back not to our main group, but back over to them as. Sorry.
I had a feeling that mine and Beth's group was gonna be like, scream on fire, and that's gonna go straight to calm over with Igor and Montgomery. I had like a feeling.
We got a little more in, as there is a younger nun sitting a little uncomfortably on a chair.
Oh, she's decided to answer questions.
Yeah.
Want to repeat that?
Sorry, I was yawning.
I got that.
I was like, oh, she's gonna answer questions, and then the yawn happened, and it passed away very quickly.
Father Bran just says, you only have to stay for as long as you're comfortable staying. As soon as you want to leave, you may leave. Of course. She takes in a breath before looking up at you guys. You had questions about my mother?
Montgomery?
I look over to Igor. Gesture.
Well, no, I'll take it from here. Did did you get to see, or do you know if your mother was involved in anything um particularly close to or relating to fire or anything of that kind that she might have brought in with her to the school?
She was an addict of many different things. I'd imagine she'd probably bring a lighter in with her to help with those particular urges.
Um, were you able to see your mother that night at all, or please don't answer any
Not
questions that you don't feel.
alive.
Oh, do not want to bring up any bad memories, but
It's okay. I've had a long time to process it all.
do you know anyone that might have wanted to see your mother get hurt, anything like that?
I did not know my mother well. The only social circle I knew that she kept was her friends, let's say, in certain groups. She, like, clearly is uncomfortable spelling things out explicitly.
That was one of the things we had noticed in regards to the research we've done so far. You don't have to say it explicitly if you don't need to.
Of course. Let's see. Montgomery, any questions of yours that you might want to ask?
Give me a second. I'm getting back into better sitting posture. And a stretch. Anyways, what's already been asked, Ryan?
I asked if she had anybody that was like who wanted to go after her, or had she seen her mother, and then what was the one before that? Oh, if she had anything on her that might have caused a fire, and she said she probably had a lighter.
Did your mother try to contact you before the events leading to her death?
Once. She wanted me to meet her boyfriend at the time. I met them extremely, extremely briefly to have a lunch. This was shortly before I joined this school.
All right.
Was this individual responsible for? Were they still together at the time of
I
the
don't
accident?
know.
Do they have a name that we could possibly...
Give me a moment to try to recall. Tommy something. I don't remember his last name, I'm sorry.
Of course, don't worry about that. That's part of our job. Is
Gives
picking
a
up
nod.
pieces. Was there anything unusual about the aftermath?
I don't remember much about the aftermath. Can I ask for a wits insight from both of you?
I was waiting for that.
Oh, hell
The difficulty on this is going to be, I'm going to say a 4. Solid
1, 2, 3,
4.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Jesus.
8.
What was the roll?
Wits insight.
Insight.
All right. Oh, this is looking good. 4, 5, Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 successes.
All right.
That is a
5
crit.
with a popped crit.
I straight crit. I got 2 10s.
Both of you can
Alright.
tell that she is not telling the whole story. She remembers what happens that night, but she is not sharing.
Alright. Does it seem like she's more afraid to say because it's in, like, mixed company, or she just doesn't trust us type of deal?
You have a feeling this is something that'd be hard for almost anyone to pry out of her. This is not information she's keen to share with anyone. And I would say Montgomery, you particularly, with you being a little more used to the supernatural, get the sense it's a slight thing of her not believing in herself, like a lot of people do after encountering the supernatural. And with the higher role and you being more people-based, Igor, you sort of get the sense that it's one of those things she wants to share, but is stopping herself from doing so simultaneously.
Sister Hall, anything that you want to share, if you do not want it to be publicly known in the paper, that is perfectly fine. We do not have to share that information. However, any information that we can get can greatly help us in terms of finding our next lead and putting together bigger pieces. We want to find out what's happened as much. We want to piece together the whole truth so that everyone can understand that what happened for a reason, and that people can rest easily at night knowing that they themselves might not accidentally suffer similar fates.
As well, if maybe you think how you remember it happening was or could be taken as strange, it could have just been stress, and from there things could easily be extrapolated in a more realistic manner.
Can I a charisma persuasion from Igor first?
Charisma persuasion?
Yes.
Man rolls 0.
I only have 2 dots in persuasion. What's the roll?
It's gonna be a difficulty 4.
Ooh,
4.
You're gonna have to.
So
call
I
it.
You know, for
I
the
have-
character that's meant to talk to people, you sure don't have a lot of stats into talking to people.
I'm an investigative character. I just want to make sure people are telling the truth.
Listen,
Okay, yeah, but what's your plan after you figure out they're not telling the truth?
Usually beat them to death, but that's a different story entirely.
you can't just beat everyone to death.
I have more dots than larceny for a reason.
I don't think you thought out
Melee!
this game plan entirely, my dude.
My bro, that would be like melee or
I
brawl,
hey,
not larceny.
Hey, double crit. I think I thought it out well enough, son. 4.
Okay. She
got
sighs
the
and
4.
says, would it be... I'm sorry, but Father, it's okay. He says, standing up for a moment and leaving the office.
Let's go.
I did see some strange things. I'm sure you're already aware of the tire marks that were said to be there.
Mm.
There was... a woman? A ghostly apparition, I think. She was crying. Crying above my mother, and she looked at me and felt a heat emanating for a moment before it faded. She just disappeared afterwards.
I'm really tempted. I still have the obituary with the picture of the. No, I have the picture of
Yeah.
the woman.
Yes.
I really don't want to set this poor girl off, but at the same time, boy, do I like truth. I think Igor's gonna pull the picture out and show her the picture. Like, is this the woman? Is this the woman that you saw?
Her eyes go wide as she suddenly shoots up from her chair.
Calm. Is this okay?
Montgomery.
And I'll put the picture away. I'll put the picture away.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I was about to
It's
say
okay.
Montgomery was gonna put a piece of paper over that.
I'm just gonna put it back in my pocket.
She takes in a breath. Yes. That woman. She... I think she said something too. She asked a question. I didn't know what I answered. She asked, "Where is he?" I don't quite know who she was talking about. She got very mad when I didn't answer the question. She screamed a few times before she left. It didn't seem like she wanted to leave, but she left. Is this enough?
Yes. You do not have to answer any more questions if you do not want to. I do want you to know that you are not crazy. You don't. It's
Montgomery puts a hand up to you.
Yeah.
She's probably heard that line from everyone that's interviewed her.
I've never told anyone else this.
Montgomery just nods, like, all right.
Thank you for sharing sharing this vital information with us. It will be we will not for your sake we will not put this in the paper. But
I thank you dearly.
It will greatly help us. Thank you so much.
Of course. She nods her head. And shortly after... Sorry. Does it think you want to do first?
Montgomery does write down his number and say, if you ever need help with similar situations...
Of course. She takes in a breath as she stands up and steps out. And you briefly hear her talking with Father Brand, basically just saying, "Can I, go home? Or, can I take a break for the rest of the day?"
Yes, you can.
Yes, she just leaves.
Does Father Brand come back in?
Yeah, Father Brand does, and just says, "I hope that was a productive meeting for the both of you, but, I do have other things to attend to today, so...
We have everything we need. Thank you so much. This was a very educational.
Of course, I look forward to reading the paper."
Yes. We're gonna leave now.
Yep.
The paper that never comes out.
Yep,
Sorry,
and then boom, smoke trail.
I mean, hey, easy would be saying that guy probably just didn't get to write it because it was too vulgar.
Mm-hmm.
Literally a day later, another actual situation like that comes to his door. Like,
yo, can I wait? Can I?
You guys are the ones.
Wait. Can I roll? Can I just really quickly roll something luck wise to see?
Sure.
If something. All right. What do I need to roll for
roll
luck?
me a D100.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I got my metal die.
Rolls low enough as they're leaving. He gets a call that says that they're sending someone over to interview.
Well, I rolled a 94.
You guys are stepping outside. You just hear two people going, I don't really think that story's... Listen, I know we have to put this story in the paper, but I don't want to put something this mundane under my own name. Can't you just use a pseudonym or something? I guess you're right. Hey, you! He says, pointing at you.
Yes?
Weird question. What's your name?
Montgomery.
Igor.
Ah,
Salvici.
what's your
Montgomery
last?
Crowley.
They look at each other and shrug.
That's funny. Well, looks like their paper was rejected. Oh well.
Oh my god!
No, the paper's gonna appear in the story with the right names for completely coincidental reasons.
Exactly.
I love my role!
And then you see us pull up with an extra person.
So it seems like it was edited out.
It's really
That's
You know
really
what?
convenient.
I think as we're walking away, as we're walking away, you guys be like, those are really nice people. I wonder why they wanted our names.
Then the car pulls up and you see an extra person in the car. Hey.
You're
And
in,
I'm just like, guys, get in!
you're in my
Dude!
you're in my seat. Oh god, no.
Just
you're the guy-
Katie grabs the both of them, pulls them in the car.
As you get in, Igor.
You know what? Fuck
she-
it. I make it look like a kidnapping.
Please don't.
Not in front of the journalist, maybe.
And maybe not in front of a Catholic school.
Can I still
Oh,
make
the
it look like a
Catholics are-
kidnapping?
Oh please, the Catholics are fine with it.
Catholics love kidnapping.
Well, we got some stuff. I think we, cause like what times are now? I would think it's like what, like 3, 4 or something.
It's late 4 o'clock, like post 4:45, almost
Well-
5.
What was Ragnarok gonna say?
Ragnarok immediately moves over to sit directly next to Montgomery and goes, "Oh, you're the guy who runs that really cool store, right?"
Yes.
That's where we all met. Remember, you asked this
Yeah,
question to a
no.
lot of us already.
But I'm just saying I'm just saying I didn't know you guys were all like friends. I just thought you were To be fair,
That
I saw
was
the 3 of
literally
you.
the first time I met any of these people.
Okay,
Yeah.
but to be
We're
fair, I
best
thought the 3 of them were operating as a group, not necessarily with you.
I suppose I'm a relatively new addition.
Ah. Well, at least joining you guys for this trip. Name's Ragnarok. She sticks out her hand.
To meet you, Montgomery Crowley.
Nice last name.
Couple things. Got some juicy info. We need to look for members of a fake
I think we should.
screwdriver band.
Yeah, I think we should go to Crowley. It's back to the house to figure out some other stuff.
We found out that
Probably useful.
the Carla O'Henry, she is looking for someone in particular.
Okay, so
see.
it's yeah.
I think we know.
Yeah, and it seemed they're probably connected to this fake screwdriver band or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
What was the name you said, Kai?
Tommy?
For what?
Tommy.
The boy.
Tommy, yes. Tommy, yes.
Possible lead. Gentleman named Tommy.
Connection to
Get a
fake
laptop.
screwdriver.
Possibility.
Aw, shit.
Okay. Yeah, we can do this. Oh, by the way, just so you know what I'm adding to the team, I'm a medium, she says, pointing at herself.
Well, yeah, we
Welcome
saw
to
the
team.
we
I'm
saw
a
you-
witch.
Igor
Welcome to the
upon
team.
immediately
I'm a
hearing
college student.
upon hearing Medium takes out the camera and just snaps a picture of her.
Doesn't mean
She's
she's
a
a
ghost.
ghost.
In her face. Full
She
flash.
blinked. Oh, by the way, yeah, you can genuinely detect supernatural off her, very faintly.
That's what I figured.
Doesn't mean she's a ghost of anything. She just means that she can sense
She
them,
blinks.
talk stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a ghost. I
She
can
saw.
just see them.
She saw the chick that you took a picture of earlier. Hell, you could show her when we get back to the Crowley estate.
Oh, I'll just take out the picture and show her. It's like, is this
Yeah,
woman?
Carla.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just puts it back in my pocket.
Yeah, everything's starting to come together. We'll just have to figure out what the hell happens
I
when it all
accidentally
comes
made her
together.
mad.
Yeah, just don't bring a fake screwdriver or whatever.
Or, depending upon how bad he is, we could do that. Use him as bait.
Somehow,
You're right now, so we can just talk about whatever.
somehow we looked into some other people probably completely substantiating our background that we used to get the interview.
It's
Oh!
Cool.
totally. It is look. It's nothing but luck. It's so I have no idea why that happened. I mean, they just asked for our names. It was really weird.
Look, Lady Luck, I believe is real. So you know.
I
I
mean,
mean,
at
probably
this point,
at this point, I think everything is real.
There once, she's hot.
I look at her. You met Lady Luck?
In a dream.
Cool.
Dreams are important.
I had a dream once.
Yeah? What was it about? She just says, leaning up. Are you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving back to
She
the Crowley
places her
estate.
face directly next to you.
Jesus. Yeah, it was the muse to try and help me make a better squirt gun. Didn't fucking help because I couldn't remember the damn thing.
Maybe you're not listening to your muse right.
Motherfuck. What did you say to me?
Muse?
I mean, maybe your muse needs to be listened to in a certain way.
I mean, I was underwater, which is a terrible way to listen to people because sound travels 3 times faster underwater. Or whatever percentage times amount that happens in, but...
Maybe not obstructing his, like, a quarter of his view.
Thankfully,
Sorry.
it's all left turns from here.
He pulled back.
If it's all left turns from here, wouldn't we be making a circle?
You'd be surprised with these streets.
I mean, if you make only
Especially
3
since-
left turns, that's not a circle.
This is true.
Especially
Yeah.
with Igor having the map upside down.
I'm done talking. I'm done talking. We're no longer. This is no longer up for discussion. We're so far past this. Did you? Hey, what about the squirt gun? Did that work?
Yes,
It
it
put
did,
out the
actually.
fires. It put out
Or
the
you-
fires that she made.
I mean, it's holy water, yeah, as long as you have true holy water.
Yeah, we only have half
Actually,
now.
I didn't see how it.
By
worked
the way,
on-
he looks at Ragnarok and says the address for that church. That's
Oh
where
yeah,
we
he's
want
my
it.
dealer.
Hey, same.
I don't like using holy water very much. I'm only focused on making ghosts cross over. I don't like to hurt them.
Yeah, we figured out that apparently at the... I'm a little bus graveyard, as I'm calling it, because I can't exactly remember the full name of it. She's actually calm there with some guy that actually had old
Yeah, I met him.
engraved tattoos. Okay, cool. That would have been good to know earlier that someone else was there.
No, like I met him. Like he's the guy I talked about.
Wait, wasn't
Earlier.
that guy's name Tommy?
No.
No,
Well, we didn't get the name. Max and Katie didn't.
No,
Yeah,
no, not that guy. The student guy.
Jacob Tammer.
Oh, okay.
And that's the guy we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah. But apparently she's calmer there, so I think if we either get rid of the Tommy problem, and then she can pass over by him, because apparently from what he said, he may be being able to fix her grave, and one of the ways to help someone pass on is fix their grave and also get rid of whatever the hell the grievance is.
I wonder if Kyle's going to be okay with that and still give us our shit.
No.
Damn it.
And once again, like Ragnarok just said, he wants to just destroy souls, and I don't think this. What's her name? This is player to player. What's the name of the ghost again?
Kyle.
It's Carla.
I don't think
No.
Carla's a bad person, so I don't think I want her soul destroyed because some dickhead just wants it.
She's a little conflicted, might be the best way to put it.
Well, I mean, seeing it as she was burned by the bad people, I wouldn't think that she would be that much of a bad person herself.
Well, it's complicated. She used to believe all those things until her luck ran out. I wasn't able to put too much together, but from my basic understanding, there was something going on between her and one of the members, and after she rejected them, they kind of revealed to the rest of the group she was Irish, and that was a no-no for them.
Okay, so Tommy...
The red hair didn't give it away?
I mean, people dye their hair.
Yeah.
It was a punk scene. There was a lot of people dyeing their hair crazy colors.
So that's probably who she's looking for, Tommy. As if that's the only name we're going off of right now.
Tommy and fake
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Yeah, yeah, we're probably gonna have to go figure that one out.
I mean, we have a whole trove of shit back at the Crowley estate, which is taking a lot longer to get there than I expected because there's traffic and shit! Move, asshat!
We're in
Calm
Boston. What do you
down.
expect? It's a major city.
They're not from a major city.
Where are you guys from?
Maine.
May.
I wonder where.
He's from Russia.
He's a grandpa, don't worry about him.
Like you, Soviet boy. She pats the
I'm-
side of your face.
Do not call me that.
He'll decompose soon enough.
I am only 47.
Oh, I have a few questions for you, Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So, is there any sort of ritual I can do that I could see ghosts?
I don't really know.
From what I know from the mediums, and he puts in quotations that I've talked to prior to this, they just seem to say they were born with it. I don't know about
Yeah.
you, Ragnarok.
Same case here. I can just
Well-
sort of see beyond because I just can.
I'm gonna
I-
keep asking mediums this until I get a yes.
There's ways to communicate.
Well, yeah, Ouija boards, I would assume.
Yesn't.
Fair.
Only if it's Hasbro.
Ouija boards only work if the ghost already wants to talk to you.
Ah, fair. You
And
know
the
what? That
fact
makes
I
a lot
made
more
the-
sense now.
The fact that I made our ghost a little upset, I don't think she wants to talk.
I think as long
only
as you
way-
stay out of sight.
The only ways I know
Hey!
to sort of force communicate with a ghost are spirit devices.
I quickly snap my head towards Igor.
You snap your head towards Igor. There's a loud honk on the street as you nearly run into somebody.
Hey, what's the road?
Motherfucker, get the context clues.
I know the context clues. I understand camera as magical object that takes pictures of ghosts. It's fine.
You have a spirit camera?
I have ghost camera, yes.
That's why I took a picture of you earlier.
So, that's good, actually. It might be able to communicate in more ways. You can figure out how it works.
Let
The
me
only
just see
problem
if my
is,
phone Bluetooths with it.
the only problem is when he takes a picture, he has to actually
Develop it?
Yep.
develop the picture.
That's not the problem. I enjoy that. It's very good downtime for
By
me. to
problem, it means it takes a
Yeah.
while, so if we need it immediately, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well,
But
then
hey, maybe you can figure out how to communicate further beyond with it.
it's a camera.
A spirit
know, but-
camera. There's a lot of things that you don't know
It's a
about that
film
camera.
camera.
Yeah, okay, here's my question. Can it just take pictures, or can it take video, too?
It's a film camera. So I'm gonna say
No.
no.
Oh, wait, okay, stop. What?
I
You
don't
know
think
film cameras can take video, right? What do you
I
think?
did not know
film
that.
cameras
No,
do, Stop.
not like the little one. I didn't know it did that. I have a friend who was a film camera. It
Okay,
does
fair,
not
they
take
tend to be
videos.
Yeah,
big
film
and bulky.
cameras
Yeah,
do
like-
not take video.
Fair. They tend to be more big and bulky. But to be fair, it is magic.
I'll look at the camera. Is there a video button on it?
No, but there are actually a couple holes.
There are holes in. Oh, hold on.
Not like big holes, but like small little gaps where it almost looks like something could go.
New button, perhaps.
Attachments.
Maybe
It has attachments.
maybe you hold down the take the picture button for it to make a video with how that. We don't know how this damn thing works.
I'm gonna point it directly at Max and hold down the thing to see what happens.
Ah, Jesus Christ! At least let me park.
Holding down the button.
Give me a second here to think.
Because I think because I think that we parked right in front of the Crowley estate, so I think the picture could also take the picture of what the protective dome around the Crowley estate.
Okay,
Okay. Give me. What am I
give
doing?
me a intelligence occult.
Okay. That's a decent amount of die.
This is less going to be a difficulty thing and more just a... This is basically a pseudo luck roll, I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
So I just want to see how many you get.
Give me a second.
That's the sound of willpower being spent.
No, it was I got 4 successes. One of them was a 10, so I had to pop it. So I have 4 successes.
You hold it down for a second. You can't tell if it just took multiple pictures really fast or video, but to be fair with a film camera, not much difference.
Jesus, warn me next time.
And I can't tell if it was if video.
While we're here, we can at least put it in the red room and see if it worked.
No, it's true. Give me time to think about things. Hopefully not see any more visions about the thing that we cannot speak of.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And we can
I guess,
all
yeah, if we're there, I'll develop the photo.
Yep.
Yeah, and we can all look to see if we can find a Tommy in, like, the records of some shit or another.
Yep. So, first you go into the film room. This is just gonna take a while, basically, again.
How many photos am I developing? Because I accidentally...
Or was it one photo that was made into a video?
God, that's so creepy. That would look weird.
Exactly. That's the point. It's a spirit camera. What do you want from it?
No, I'm just saying it's like... No, I'm saying it's like... It reminds me of, like, you know, the old school It movie where, like, the film moves really quickly. That's what I imagine.
A grand total of 10 pictures.
Oh,
First starting with the picture you took of Ragnarok, and then a couple different angles on... Well, the whatever you took with
Max.
Max. By the way, Reese, you're muted.
He wasn't trying to talk. Reese,
Okay.
you're muted.
I think he might know. Regardless, you guys end up back at the Crowley estate. And this time, I assume you're specifically going to try to research with the little data fragments you have
Of Tommy and I'm a fake screwdriver or whatever.
Yep.
Both those together or both those separate? With Tommy including anything that includes swastikas and all that other bad shit.
Try to include a hold on, what was her name? Try to include a Julia Hall in the search. Maybe that will help.
All right.
Since those two are the better researchers, I'll just give my technology roll because I know whatever.
Well, actually, we don't need to do any of that.
Hey.
Ooh,
First of all, remember everything's already organized, so we don't really need to. And secondly, Katie already has a thing for when people are trying to assist.
Hey.
yeah.
Group study.
Group study.
You're taking a while on this.
So it's resolved.
Yeah, it's resolve academics,
Academics.
with your specialty in research, and
One more for every person.
Yes.
Me and Montgomery, I would assume, definitely me.
yeah, so that's 2 additional dice.
And does
you-
our dearest friend help? Our new...
You know what? Yeah, Ragnarok is helping. Ragnarok is helping as well.
God.
So many dice.
Let's see. How many dice is that? 2,
Oh,
4,
shit.
6, 8. That's 10 dice.
Yes.
I just lost a hair tie. Move things out of the way so I have room to roll these dice.
You're welcome.
there's a
You're
crit.
welcome for organizing this. By the way, this wasn't.
Do I not know how to spell study, apparently?
STUDY.
Okay, no, I'm spelling it correctly. It's just being a weird dick about showing me it.
So that's a total of 8.
Oh, okay then.
Successes or just dice?
8 successes.
God damn.
I
Okay.
rolled 10 dice.
Holy shit. So the thing I was trying to double check was the rules for studying. Give me 1 second.
I believe it's just 4 successes normally is what you need, or like 3 or something.
There's a specific thing I'm trying to remember.
Ah, okay.
My cat just tried to make a nest on a box. On top of a box, not in a box.
Yep, that's a cat.
Ashy. Come on. She's ignoring me. How dare.
Oh, no.
Library as a totally a separate question.
Library.
How do you spell library?
Libr. RY, I believe.
You
So-
are.
Hey, what? Sorry, I
gay.
zoned out. What are we trying to spell?
Library. I got it.
L-I-B. Yep.
Did I spell it right?
All right. And your library perks are group study and what?
Binge.
Right. Which I believe allows you to half the time or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes about 12 hours of research. So by the time you're done, it's gonna be 3 a.m.
Look, man.
Or no, 5 a.m.
My girl has done going all-nighters at sometimes.
Ragnarok did get bored halfway through and is currently on the floor watching YouTube shorts. I would like everyone else to give me
Stamina
Katie,
something.
I'm gonna allow to see me up. Yeah, I'm gonna ask everyone else to just give me a stamina. I'm not sure what I want the second part of the roll to be. Give me a second.
Composure.
Yeah, I think that's what you did last time.
Yeah, stamina composure to just make sure you're awake and alive. The difficulty on this is gonna be, I'm gonna say, difficulty 4.
Hey, I got it.
Unless you separately have a fucked sleep schedule. Let me know if your character sleeps in a fucked up way, then you will have your difficulty reduced.
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, I've established that my character 100% does just occasionally sleep in the red room.
Yeah. So you might just be asleep.
I mean-
We don't have to have you roll for it.
Okay, cool. I only got
Igor's-
3 successes anyways.
You are asleep. Montgomery.
Yesterday.
Could you give me a composure stamina roll to see if you are awake?
My cat is leading me somewhere.
No.
You are not. Okay. Yeah, you are deep asleep.
He got his sleep. He started his sleep before these motherfuckers could start snoring.
He sees Igor about to sleep. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Our group just needs to go to the hospital or something to get like sleep apnea machines.
Looks at Igor about to fall asleep, grabs potion off shelf, downs it, collapses on floor.
He's in the Yamcha pose. He's in the Yamcha pose.
Okay, so
sleep potion.
Katie, you are the only one still awake.
Hey, I rolled a 4. I should still be awake.
Alright, and technically, Ragnarok is also awake, just kicking her feet on the floor, watching YouTube shorts. But you two are the only ones awake and paying attention.
Oh, no.
I can tell you.
Oh god.
Oh,
I can tell you the few bits of information that you have learned.
Yes.
1, you finally got a name. A full, proper name. Thomas Butcher.
Ooh.
Oh, that
Or
doesn't
Tommy
bode
Butcher.
well. We're probably just sitting next to each other at this point. That doesn't
Oh
bode
god,
well.
he's trying to kill Homelander.
Oh, fuck off. That is hilarious. That is funny.
I don't watch The
Thomas
Boys, so I didn't think about that.
Butcher.
Well, it's Billy Butcher.
But it still is funny.
Yeah.
So, a few notable things about him. 1, he was a member of quote-unquote screwdriver. Really, this is how you finally learn about the fake screwdriver thing. It turns out that this Screwdriver is a British band. That has been noted multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it turns out that basically they were just a group of Americans who just kind of stole Screwdriver songs and claimed to be Screwdriver.
Mm.
Oh, so shitty people.
So literally,
yeah, I mean, they're not.
Well, yeah, they're Nazis. So
Yeah, they're
so
Nazis. And
They're
you're
yeah,
shitty
Max-
for multiple reasons.
you're just adding.
They
another
only
point
need to be
it.
crappy for one reason, okay? Like the more we add on, it's just fuel to the fire. Like the fire's still
It's
going.
a shit.
I will still know.
It's a
The
shit
original
pile.
Screwdriver. We're still Nazis. They
It's a
They were
shit
still
pile. We're
My
just
girl-
piling more
my-
shit on it. It's still a shit pile. So
My
either
girl
way.
sees that and looks at Ragnarok's like, Ragnarok,
yeah.
we're letting our friend Ghost kill Tommy.
Based. I'll have to cross over to
Oh
become
yeah.
Ghost,
Oh.
and Montgomery's just
Yeah, as long as it gets her out of here. And
So,
doesn't seem like that good of a guy to begin
If she
with.
doesn't, then I will.
I think
So
we
here's
will.
So here's a couple other notable things. You'll only be able to tell what's in the historical records, just because that's the way this works.
Yeah.
So the couple other things you can note is one, there's mention in a like obscure obituary. It seems that Montgomery's father collected from a lot of sources, because you find what seems to be a zine, like a underground magazine from like the 80s that has a
Cool.
quick obituary for
Damn, this is older than Igor.
Julia, a quick obituary for Julia Hall, where it basically says like that she was dating Tommy Butcher, and you even find that as far as the records kept up to, he was the last living member of Screwdriver.
He
And
was? Or is?
he is the last living member of Screwdriver, and that he seems to have some intent of trying to do something in the future. Like, he doesn't want to leave music. Like, you can find the latest thing you find from him is an interview with like some weird blog where he says that he has the intent to continue making music.
I mean, this new band popped up.
How recent of an interview?
This last interview seems to be from about 2016.
He could be the new producer for this new band here that's revolutionized neo-Nazism again.
I'm just like, shit.
And that's when she started back up again. Not 2016, but when this band started up again.
Can I deduce that, actually?
I don't know if he needs to deduce it when he just said it.
Yeah.
Well, he's not awake.
I am.
No, he is.
I'm the only one
He's the one who
awake.
succeeded the role. He's the one who
okay, then
succeeded the
never mind.
role. Yeah,
All
he
right.
just...
I'm just like, huh. Yeah. Damn.
It's possible.
That actually makes sense.
Maybe we should look them up. Do you guys remember their name? She says, getting off the floor and walking over to you guys, like throwing her arms around both of you. Finally looking at the theater.
I mean, player doesn't, but...
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. I
Igor,
got my
please-
notes.
Yeah, player
I got
of
my
Igor.
notes. I got my
Yeah,
notes.
I forgot to write down that note.
I'm not. If I write down the note, I'm just gonna continuously ask, and I'm gonna forget where the fuck it is. So I'm not gonna even try.
Okay, we're looking for
Fair.
a
I
band.
can just tell you guys.
Well, yeah, sure if you want to, because it's gonna
yeah.
take me a minute to try and find it.
It's Wadka.
Vodka.
That's
It's
right.
Latka.
Yeah.
Wait, is that like an anagram or something?
Is
No,
that
it's
a
just vodka with a W.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna
It's
say,
nothing more than it's pretty fun.
what is this like a switch around the layers of Screwdriver? That would have been funny.
No, it's just Wadka.
Vodka is a. Can I see the producers or like the directors of the new band or whatever?
I'm gonna ask for a intelligence technology.
Yeah, because I can just Google search this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of Google foo, because you can imagine neo-Nazi band is not gonna be the most popular thing.
Yeah. Well, that's 7
Right.
dice.
People
Oh.
do this in real life. I'm also going to just pull up my phone and look that up.
Yeah.
Does that give me an extra dice, or are we just both gonna roll separately? I don't really care.
Just roll separately.
Alright.
I'm gonna
7.
make this a difficulty 4.
Well, I got
7? Holy shit.
it. Yeah, you
So-
hit my sweet spot. I got
You
4
can-
successes.
Woo! 6.
Hey, let's go.
Both of you research for a while, and eventually you come across that same blog, hosted by somebody calling themselves Mustache Man 420.
Apropos,
Nice.
isn't it?
And you do actually see that they seem to be keeping track of the basically neo-Nazi subculture in Boston, and they have a upcoming band list where it says that it shows the members of Wadka, says that they're performing actually relatively soon at a underground bar not too far from here. They seem to be performing in 2 days from now. And it notes that their producer will actually be making a special appearance playing that they have, as it's advertised, Tommy Butcher on bass.
Shit.
I mean, all we kind of really have to do is, as much as I do think this
For
is,
reference. I was gonna say, just for reference, that if you're curious about what day that is January 21st.
Ragnarok, do you, since she still seems to be friends with you, can you tell whatever the ghost name, that Thomas the Butcher is going to be there, and only to deal with him? As much as I don't think some of these people should still be here due to
I'll try. She's a little...
trigger happy.
Yeah. And she tends to just lash out in anger at what's ever closest to her.
Fair enough. I mean, if we give her Thomas the Butcher, let's just hope that that's the last of it.
Tommy Butcher. It's not a title. His last name's just Butcher.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, at least. She's like, has her own phone open on Google.
Max just does this. And we can't have her getting close. Probably not me either, because she saw me next to her.
Yeah, probably not.
And I ain't
I'll
having
talk to her about
either
it.
of these two next to her either. Points to Montgomery and Igor.
Oh, so do all of you? Why does he snore like that?
He's just a loud snorer.
Also, this is probably gonna happen in 3, 2, 1. Max goes to sleep, and I think Katie would too, because I just found that funny.
Oh god, my eardrums!
Wait, why? Okay.
Because it's like 6 a.m. It's like we finished the normal thing at 5, and I just find it funny that Max counts down to 3, 2, 1. They both just smack down asleep because we're done with their normal research.
Leaving, finding place to stick head.
Okay.
I just found that funny.
She was like, man, Igor snores really loud. Oh my god.
Shake's house, or whatever this building is. Do we wanna end it there, or is?
There's one more thing I think we can do.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't
Cool.
open in the morning tomorrow, so we're good.
Yeah, we can go a little longer.
Alright.
But regardless, before that, anyways, I was just thinking, just doing some dream rolls.
Yay! Let's
God,
go!
mother.
We end on a
Alright.
dream, baby!
Dream rolls
What is it, a D100 again, or is it?
E100. 1 for a plot-relevant nightmare, 100 for a plot-relevant dream. Hopefully this time you won't get kicked in the face.
I got nearly a 50. Get kicked in the face, Igor! Get kicked in the face! You get good rolls every other time! Fuck you! Have a nightmare! Nightmare!
You guys remember what I got last time?
Did you get a nat 1, baby?
It's 10 less than what I got last time.
You get a 1?
I got a 1.
Nightmare!
He's gonna die.
Oh, I got an 88.
Okay.
I got a 48. You have good rolls every other session and every other thing, Ryan.
Can I?
No!
Can Will
Take this
do-
L! Take this
Nope.
L!
Oh,
No, you cannot.
Take this L!
Hey, Monty, what did you get?
I got a 48.
That was Monty.
I couldn't
Montgomery.
hear who you asked, sorry.
Reese?
Give me a second. I'm pulling up rolls.
I'm just gonna type mine in so it doesn't we don't forget.
You can just tell me. What was it again, Beth?
I'm gonna type it in.
Right.
Okay, D100, not D10.
Yep.
No, I was saying that to rolls.org.
Yep.
I love how
Jesus.
manifested
Oh my God.
it.
I just looked at the last time. Last time I rolled an 89, so
What did you roll this time?
88.
88. It's gonna
One
reduce
less.
by 1 every dream.
What was mine? Hold on.
Yours.
80.
Yeah.
I almost got exactly half what I got last time.
Let's go.
What'd you get, Monty?
Funny number.
69, baby.
All right.
I manifested the nightmare. Take it, Igor.
We're gonna go in order of reverse. We're gonna go in order of reverse plot relevance. So you are
You're
not
gonna have
having
the
anything
most plot relevant.
particularly important happening to you.
Yep.
So we're starting with you. Give me a second while I.
Did you say
decide on
me?
game
It
music.
cut out for me. I'm guessing
Right,
it's me,
yeah,
right?
Max. We're starting
Yeah,
with
so
you,
I
but we're gonna give me just a second here to start with something.
Oh God.
Choose some appropriate theming music.
I got like directly in the middle. This is my life. It's always like down the middle. I can't figure out if anything's plot relevant or not.
Technically, it's a slightly bad dream, but near 50, the difference does not matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're gonna stub your toe and that's how you wake up.
Yeah, stub my
basically
toe
the
in the
difference.
dream, and that's how I wake up.
And your toe's still
D100s.
stubbed in real life.
D100s either love me or they hate me.
Bro, you get like a crit in every other type of fucking game we have. You're due for a nat 1 of some kind.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you're gonna have an extremely plot relevant dream, okay?
I'm gonna wake up with half of my brain missing. Oh, did you
They
have a
figured
left
out-
arm? I don't remember you having a left arm.
They figured out who they were, Igor.
Igor?
Igor.
His
They're
name
gonna
is
call
Igor?
you. You're gonna have so much brain damage. You're gonna call yourself Igor now. That's the plot relevance.
My cat just licked her lips looking at me.
Yeah?
I'm hungry.
She's getting ready.
In what
I mean,
just
aspect?
waiting.
it is the time where I usually feed them. They can
All
wait a little
cats
longer.
are just waiting for their owners to die.
Yep, they're the devils. Yep. You're correct.
So, as you have a dream in which you look up to see yourself in what seems to be a college lecture room,
Not again.
surrounding you on all sides are you.
You're naked.
It's different
All
versions
of
of
you are naked.
How different? Is it just different clothes, different hairstyles? What?
Yeah, different clothes, different hairstyles. A lot of them actually look like you at different stages in your life. So, like, you.
Why
when
is
you were
there a
teenage-
baby in the corner?
Why is
Yeah,
there
you're ne-
none over 30?
Well, I mean, I haven't experienced my 30 years yet, so why would I have that in a dream?
And right at the front, you see the only person who isn't just you,
Oh god.
a woman standing at the front who just goes, attention class, attention. Welcome. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. This is my first time teaching. Welcome all of you to the first day of Maxwellology.
Huh? My full name isn't even Maxwell. What am I doing here?
Oh,
It's just
sorry,
Max.
right. Maxology.
Is this... Wait a minute. Is this who I think it is? Is this the devil?
What?
No.
The New Jersey Devil.
Is it this?
It's not the New Jersey Devil.
It's not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not. Remember, it's like nothing super plot relevant.
So today we're going to be talking about. She points at the board. what's wrong with Max's brain?
I already know that! No! And that just zooms out.
No, actually, no, there is more to say.
Oh, God.
So, Max, as you can tell, has an extremely hard time remembering things well. I believe, this is maybe because Max doesn't
Stupid.
realize who I am.
Oh, God.
Notice me, senpai.
Do I need to do a roll of seeing who the fuck this is?
Sure. Yeah, you know what? Give me a Wits Insight difficulty 7.
Oh, God.
All the
Oh,
other
well.
Maxes are just like, oh, what's this?
What's inside? Oh, well, that's a 2. That's 2 dice. That's impossible. So we're just not even gonna roll.
Don't worry. We'll see each other again. We've seen each other plenty of times before.
Donkey.
Just get a little better at writing notes. Hopefully you remember this one. Oh, here's the thing. Try to remember this. Blueberry pie.
What relevance does that have?
Wakes up. He wakes up. Raspberry schnapps.
Blueberry pie.
That's it.
Blueberry
That's
pie.
it. Just
Just wakes up. Blueberry pie. The drool from my mouth has a piece of paper stuck to my face. Ah, blueberry pie. Quickly writes it down on the piece of paper. Blueberry pie. Blueberry pie.
I can't.
And then that's the end of my next plot relevance.
so that moves up technically to Reese. Oh god, do I lean into the number?
You
Wet
as
dream.
your soul craves.
Wet dream. Wet dream.
Alright, fuck it.
Yeah!
Give me a second.
One of us is having a terrible nightmare. At least have some one of us have a decent dream.
See, he's visited by a succubus.
Exactly.
He's visited by his
Probably
father.
the most dangerous thing to happen in WoD for a mortal is have
the
demon appear in your dream.
The succubus went to the wrong person's dream. It was supposed to go to Montgomery.
Wait, are you not? Wait, am I at the wrong? Am I in the wrong time? Are you not Karl Marx?
Are you not Max? Oh god, they're so
Give me
funny.
a second.
This is great.
Just bow, bow,
Give me a second while I think about what to do here.
I am dying. Blueberry pie.
Fuck.
No, it's he said raspberry schnapps, right?
Blueberry pie.
Don't
Raspberry
gaslight me, you motherfucker.
Raspberry schnapps, right?
I can just go back to the recording.
Give me one more second.
Oh yeah, raving 69 party, baby.
I hate my existence.
Oh, I do. I hate your existence too. Don't worry.
You almost said your own.
Blueberry pie.
I was almost too honest there.
Put that on us on the internet.
Suck it, internet. I already hate myself.
So you're having a dream, where you find yourself genuinely in the middle of a very, very large, loud and large rave. Quick question: what is Montgomery sexuality?
Subjective?
What?
Okay.
does that mean?
He's bi.
Okay. You are attracted to both men and women, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So it is a mixed gendered affair where everyone is at least an 8 out of 10, to your opinion.
Alright.
It is also a very open affair. And by that I mean people are just pounding each other.
Oh
God.
boy.
As the kids say, a waka waka.
And as this is all happening, you see...
What? Who says
Sorry.
that?
The kids.
Apparently Ryan.
Igor.
And
The kids.
the kids... Okay, you gotta keep in mind, the kids he's hanging out with are mostly Fozzie Bear.
Waka waka.
Waka waka! But as you're standing there enjoying the music, you see one of the only clothed people approach you, a blonde woman dressed like an angel. A very slutty angel.
Okay, so it's an actual angel. Got it.
Who just says to you, "Hey, enjoying yourself, baby?"
Montgomery's just looking around, just like, yeah, I suppose.
Great! I just kind of wanted to get some time before I might not be able to again.
Time for what?
Por qué?
Oh, you're about to see. And then she jump tackle kisses you, and that's when the dream ends. That's where we cut away from the dream.
What we're saying is in the dream ends.
The dream continues. We do not see the rest of the dream because this video will be taking off of YouTube.
Wah.
By our own shame.
The Gooners watching. Womp womp. Oh well.
Hey, no, if anything, if you're a gooner, that's better because it's more teasing.
At least he got the yacht.
Yes!
You saying that, I want to die.
Alright?
Montgomery has now canonically been fucked in a dream.
Bring that down to my notes. Fucked in a dream.
Only place he can.
Montgomery has been laid. Quote, in dream, unquote.
Running tally of supernatural creatures this group has fucked. Dream thing.
Dream
tally,
angel?
no,
Question
no.
mark? Oh my god, me and Reese said the exact same thing.
My character was mind screwed. I don't know if that counts.
That does not
Oh, he
count.
had to get fucked, but not in the sexual way.
Montgomery's gonna wake
Count
up and be
uno
like,
numero
I'm happy
two."
I fell on my stomach and not my back.
Alright. Then, Beth, you got an 88 for a plot-relevant dream.
Yes, I did.
Give me a
If the
second.
Ghost King comes back, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Who do you think he's gonna come back to?
Oh, don't worry. Your thing is way worse
Your
than
mother.
Protocol Black.
It's Protocol BBC.
I think this is the first Nat 1 rolled for a dream.
Why do I have to be the first?
I
It's
will
not-
reinstate.
we had-
You've had good rolls for the past, 3 weeks.
We've had 100, 99, lots of 69s.
Oh, I wonder why.
The dice are weird.
There's another group that's just getting completely they don't mean anything numbers.
Yes. So anyways. As you are sleeping, you find yourself in the middle of what seems to be in what seems to be a very large laboratory, almost.
Ooh. Look around.
You can hear a lot of people discussing and talking with each other, trying out various formulas, and recipes as somebody walks up to you. Give me a second.
Can you not make loud noises, Reese, right next to me?
How dare you breathe?
He slammed a drawer.
didn't pick up.
Yeah, it did not. But
it also.
stop.
Good. Sorry.
Stop harassing your wife, Reese.
Anyways, someone walked up.
Yeah,
to me.
somebody walks up to you. Imagine this, but they're wearing like a lab coat. Give me a second. Hey, you're late. Come on. Don't you want to try out that new formula?
Yes, I do, of course.
All right. She gets down as she starts mixing something together. Oh, could you hand me the sulfur?
Yep.
And the rubies.
Give me a second. I'm writing this down.
Okay. There's a couple crushed rubies, and there seems to already be a couple things in the bottle.
Remind me what the rest of that's in there.
Oh, sure, no problem. It's please give me a quick. What did I say memory rolls were?
Huh?
Trying to remember what I said memory rolls were.
Well,
it's
you're
wit
failing.
something, right?
Wit something, because I failed at it.
Yeah, wits.
Resolve?
Well, I'll go with that.
Not resolve.
No,
Insight?
Wits insight makes sense to me. Wits insight.
Okay, I'm not bad at that, so...
You're
Give me a
welcome.
I'd argue wits academics, potentially.
If I had that, I would have four dice.
I feel like
No.
remembering a memory is wits insight. Remembering something like academic, like remembering something academic is 100% wits academic or something like that.
Yeah,
so
memories is insight.
Wits academic difficulty 4.
Academics are insight.
Sorry, insight. I got fucked up by him saying academics. Wits insight difficulty 4.
I would
I
have a
just
possibility
made it
of
4.
being able to do that this time.
I literally just made it 4.
All right. Oh yeah. So otherwise, there is just a bit of gunpowder, and this ingredient's a little gross, I know, but a toad's bladder.
Ah, right.
Better than a toad's nutsack.
And mix it together. This should hopefully be enough. She mixes the bottle and very quickly tosses it as it explodes on impact, creating these vibrant green flames.
I forgot it did green flames. She honestly is lying.
And as you guys are looking, there is a small rat that managed to escape its grasp, but now has a small green flame on it that's trying to roll over to get off of itself. Though it doesn't seem to be hurting it.
So what does the green flame do?
I mean, it just is a green flame. It doesn't go away for 24 hours, so you can just track whatever it hit. And then otherwise, it's also an explosion. It explodes.
Got it.
Who screamed?
That was Reese. Well, I think it's about time you wake up now. As
Thank
she
you.
pokes you on the head. No problem. You listen to me way better.
Ah! Suck it! You're amused like someone else.
I wake up and I write in my notebook in my secret made-up language the recipe for the tracker exploding potion.
This does not look like the same muse. Why does she get a Fire Emblem character and I get some weird ass fucking other shit?
Hey,
I mean, could be worse. Yours could be an angel.
do you want the actual out-of-universe thing? Do you want the actual explanation of what's happening, or do you want to figure that out yourself? Because there's already some hints.
I'm fine with either. So you flip a coin. Get me out of there. I don't care.
Okay. You know what? Give me a wits insight. I'll see if your character can put this together. I'll make it.
Me? Wits insight? That's 2 dice.
As I wake up and immediately start writing notes.
Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna be nice to you for once.
Oh god.
Intelligence investigation.
That's just
Difficulty 4.
That's just 3. I have to crit because I don't have anything in investigation. But oh well.
Then I'll let you in on a little detail.
I mean, we just went to sleep, so we regained all of our willpower. So.
That's not how it works. That is not how it works.
This is what we saw, or that's what we read every time we go, like, or was it the end of every scene, or something?
No.
It's an amount, but not fully. I'll double check in a second. You know what? Doesn't matter. Just, you know what? Here's what I'll just say. Look at the pictures of the person who appeared in your dream tonight, the picture of the person who dreamed in your dream the previous night, and the person that appeared in that dream, and just tell me if you notice any similarities. I'll see if you can put it together yourself.
Blue hair?
Yeah, blue hair. And also
bingo.
Dress. Yeah.
The muse appears. Okay. The muse appears in different shapes, but always has blue hair.
Okay.
Woo!
There you go. Now though, we're pushing off the inevitable.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. This is going
you appear. You appear in a blasted landscape. Above you, you hear the clashing of beings, and you look up, and their forms are almost incomprehensible. Wheels of eyes and wings, random combinations of animal parts. It all takes a second for you to realize that you're witnessing a war between angels.
I was about to say, that sounds like biblically accurate
Lord.
angels.
And as this fight continues, you slowly see everything fade away, and all that's left is a towering black monolith, constructed of pure obsidian. Your reflection warped inside of it. And as you're staring, cracks suddenly appear in the obsidian, cracks over your reflection, flashing different bright colors. Red, yellow, green, every color of the rainbow flashing suddenly as it wraps around your arms in the reflection, and you can feel it wrap around you for real, yanking you to your knees as you hear something say, "How can you perceive me?"
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to
Do
go to
not
sleep.
speak to me in such a tone. Have more reverence for your creator. How can you perceive me? Not talkative, I see. Fine. If it must be this way, then it must be this way. You are to be my minion.
Oh no.
I have but one job for you. Kill me. Kill me in a way that matters, or I will kill you across every possibility you have. But there's something to leave you with. The rainbow flash suddenly shoots outward, branding your chest with this elaborate symbol with a prominent black cube in the center. Go to California. You will find me there. Destroy me forever, or I will destroy everything you hold dear, and make death last an eternity so you may feel the pain and never cross over.
I would like to wake up now.
You may. But before you leave, know one last thing. I have a name I wish for you to call me.
No, no.
Azriel. Remember that.
Okay. Just gonna drop the angel of death on me, okay? I think it's the Angel of Death. I can't remember.
Yes, Azrael is an angel of death.
Kill me in a way that matters, and I think that's a great way to end off.
Yep.
I like how he called himself the creator too.
All right.
Yep.
Of me, at the very least.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Yes, thank you. Enjoy yourself, unlike Igor.
Igor's going to hate life.
My trauma.